I'd take pleasure in gutting you, boy. I'll take pleasure in gutting you, boy. What's wrong with these people, huh? I mean, grow up! Shame on them!
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds. Lawrence?
Market zero!
This is Video Store Clerks. Welcome to the store.
Hey, what's good, Internet? Are we there?
You turned the podcast off. Well, turn it back on, damn it.
Hey! We're having all kinds of blackouts here tonight.
My whole screen was black during the whole intro. I had to watch the intro on my phone.
Oh, that's weird. It does something different every week. Well, anyway, we're here now. It's your boys from the Video Store Clerks Podcast. The podcast so good, it gives a whole new meaning to the term open wide. We are your clerks for the evening. I am Diamond Dave.
Chad Mike.
Nasty.
And I'm Michael Connery. Nice to see you gentlemen this evening.
There you are. Hello, all. Oh, should I be the chat reader now that I'm back?
It don't matter.
You can focus on hosting. We can handle the chat.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Yep,
And-
that's right. I'm back. I'm back again.
I'd be remiss to not
Guess
point
who's
out that
back?
it's Shark Week, if you didn't know.
Happy Shark Week, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday night. It's 10 p.m. ET. So your Video Store Clerks are back with you, your friendly neighborhood clerks. And tonight's movie, the #1 action movie of 1996. Oh, the good old 90s, where director Michael Bay firmly planted his foot in the director's chair in action movies for years to come. We are talking about The Rock, with an all-star cast that includes Sean Connery, Nicolas Cage. There he is. See him? Hi, Nick. Ed Harris, Michael Biehn, and even the late Tony Todd. Yes, the late, great Tony Todd, Candyman himself. I still kind of can't believe that. When I saw him on screen, I was like, damn, he's gone. He's gone too.
Yeah.
Shame.
So, but we'll have a great conversation tonight, I'm sure. If you're joining us live, please feel free to jump in the conversation, jump in the live chat. We don't charge you money to jump in the live chat. Say what you want. Do what you want. Store's closed.
Mama Nasty.
Oh,
Hey,
Mama
Mom.
Nasty.
And Andy.
And Andy.
Oh, that reminds me. Yes, some folks had some very nice things to say about me coming back last week, and that made your old boy feel pretty good. So I even kept the name Diamond Dave. I like that. Had a good ring to it. So.
We've been telling you for months people missed you.
Hell
And
yeah,
I didn't believe you. I didn't believe you at all.
Well, now you can.
Yes.
Would we lead you astray?
Yes.
What?
We've missed you, Money Penny.
So that's good. So that made your boy feel good, and I'm good. It's good to be back. I'm happy to be back, hanging out with y'all, hanging out with my brothers
Hell
here
yeah.
at the video store that nobody shops at. But let's get to it. We'll start the program as we always do. It is time for the news.
Da, 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 da.
If you're going to get wet, here's a good way to do it with Mahalani Richardson. Hey, Mahalani.
And coming up at 5:47, we'll tell you about the Flow Master Competition here at the Hawaiian Letters Adventure Park. I don't think this rain jacket is really working. You're watching KITV4, your island television news this morning. We'll be right back. How the heck did I get this job?
Surf's up, dude. Move, bitch. That's one way to get her wet.
Yeah.
Hey, look at our good old pals of Scene Snobs, old McManhattan.
Hey, evening, sir.
Howdy.
Right, snobs. I'm assuming he's talking about The Rock. It's a good pick.
The Rock.
Dwayne Johnson.
That's right.
I mean, wait.
I mean, is it a coincidence that Dwayne Johnson debuted in the WWF in 1996 as well? Is that a coincidence? I think not.
Is that when he had like the high top fade in the blue outfit?
Yes. He had a lot of hair back in those days too.
Back in idea.
Anyway, we'll start things off with the box office. We'll see if anybody went to the movies this past weekend. Chapman, are you doing the box office or am I?
Go ahead. I don't have anything written down.
Okay, well,
I'm
to
ill
locate it.
prepared. I've been watching Shark Week all week.
I got my shark's blood.
The Diablo.
I'm guessing the Odyssey was number one.
It's been crushing, man. Been selling out week after week now, especially in the 70 millimeter IMAX. People are dying to see it.
And I do believe our friends over at the Scene Snobs put up a review on their channel, so go check them out and hit them a sub button.
There we go.
What's up?
Ring their bell.
You do all that good stuff. All right, now I got it. Now we're ready. We're live, folks.
Woo!
Coming in at number 10, hanging in the top 10 is Obsession. That brought in another $1.5 million, even while still being on streaming.
It's a good movie.
Number 9?
I've watched it twice already. I enjoyed it.
I finally got around to watching it. I enjoyed it.
What?
I'd probably say that and Sinners is the best two movies of all time.
What is Mystery Movie Monday?
That's at our local mall. They every Monday they do a mystery movie. It's like an advanced screening, and you don't know what it's going to be. It's just like you pay and you show up, and this is what you get. But it's like an advanced movie. It's not one that's out in the theaters right now.
So you might, be hoping for like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, and you end up getting Jungle Book.
You never know. It's a mixed bag.
That would be fun. I kind of want the job to pick the movie.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
No, in all seriousness, Obsession, I really did enjoy it. I'm with you, Chuck. I don't think it's anything groundbreaking, but it's definitely one of the better pictures of the year.
100%. Yep.
It was pretty good. I mean, it was definitely like
another
careful what you wish for movie.
Oh, if Wishmaster had like a dating app.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's a very relatable movie because anybody that's been in a relationship understands certain things, and this movie is very much like one big metaphor for toxicity in relationships and how toxicity starting at the beginning of a relationship ends a lot worse at the conclusion of the relationship. I think
it's making me second guess. I might have dated a couple people that had One Wish Willow come fall upon them because they're a little bit crazy, if you know what I mean.
Hey, toxic relationships are my bread and butter.
Hey, not the only one. That's why I'm single.
Yeah, man.
My type is toxic, so I try to stay away from my type as much as possible. I will just keep with the single life until I'm proven wrong.
I thought your type was O negative.
Drama free is a good life.
Good place to be. Number 9, Motor City. I'm not familiar. I wonder if you guys were.
Probably
number 8, A Young Washington.
It is the Motor City.
Yes.
The Young Washington.
Coming in at lucky number 7 is The Invite. Oh, look at this. Number 6, Evil Dead Burn. Also hanging in there. $2.8 million.
Oh, yeah.
Above that is The Kids, Minions, and Monsters. Brought another 9.8, so big jump there. followed by Toy Story 5, which brought in another $10 million.
Reach for the sky.
Number 3, Hadestown, the musical. Okay, either. Number 2 was the Moana live action movie that brought in another $11 million.
Which has The Rock.
Yes. See?
The Rock.
And number 1, sure enough, was The Odyssey.
Hey, Courtney.
Hello.
The Odyssey. See, that's the thing. I've heard a little bit about it. It just doesn't seem
don't care.
Like,
I
don't give a fuck. Do not give a shit. I mean, like, whatever. You like it, but I just
I want to see it just because I hear it looks amazing. But I've never watched the OG, the 1976 one.
No.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
I'm sure it's really good. I'm just personally not interested. That's all.
I hear it looks dope.
It's just like Avatar. Oh, this movie's so amazing. The graphics are so amazing. Cool. The graphics are good. All that stuff. Blah blah. However, the rest of it sucks. But again, I'm an asshole.
I think if you saw it in 4DX, you would be in for a treat.
I mean, I saw Avatar like in full like 3D, and I passed out in like the beginning of it pretty much. So I mean, it doesn't.
Well,
matter.
I know these guys have been at a 4DX show before, and it's popped off. I've seen some videos where people are pretty much flying out of their seats in some of these action scenes in the Odyssey. So, yeah,
I mean,
it's a wild ride.
It's like a movie and a ride all at the same time.
But with the right experience, right? The right movie experience, you'll get what you need, I guess.
Well, there you go. There's your top 10. And Chuck Main has to wish some people happy birthday. And unfortunately, we do have some people that passed away. So, Chuck Main, it's all yours.
Start off with the folks that had passed away. I only have 2 this week, but they're 2 big ones.
Yeah.
And they pulled on some heartstrings.
Yeah.
One was Chuck Russell, passed away at 74. That did The Mask and The Blob and a bunch of other shit.
Nightmare 3. I think Nightmare 3 was his first movie.
Yeah.
Actually. That's my favorite one aside from the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And then also Sick of It All's frontman Lou Kohler passed away at 59.
Rest in peace.
Bummer. Fucking bummer, man.
Battle with cancer, right?
Yeah. Throat cancer, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just had a new album drop not long, like maybe a couple of years back.
Was it based on a true story? Was that it? Or there was another one, I think. But either way, Sick of It All, hardcore kings, man. They've been doing it for years.
They've been around forever, yo.
Yeah.
They've played at the OG CBGBs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they're one of the few bands that were still around that could say that.
They've been influential to so many bands that have come out, and it's a real shame. It really is. Rest in peace,
hardcore legends, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen them multiple times. Put on such a good show.
Never got to see them. Goddamn you!
They're so fun. I've been in 2 Sick of It All pits, and they're pretty brutal.
Hell yeah!
Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
100%. But anyway,
well, do we have any birthdays?
We do have some birthdays.
Oh, goody.
Good. I was just bummed out on the deaths. That's why I wanted to get it out of the way. Well, we got Elizabeth Berkley, turned 54. Happy birthday. Lori Loughlin turned 62. Still looks fine. And John David Washington, Denzel's son, turned 42.
Really? Wow, really?
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize he was our age either.
Huh.
I thought he was like in his 30s, like late 30s maybe. But those are the birthdays.
Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Well, I do have some good news, potentially. Potentially good. I say potentially because you never know with these things. But hey, MySpace is coming back.
What?
Yes.
Can I activate my old account from like 2007?
I don't know. I kind of wondered the same thing.
I had some cool music on mine.
Yeah,
so
man.
I had a bunch of crazy shit on mine.
Are we going to be
in Pittsburgh?
Are we going to be forced to be friends with Tom again?
Well, Tom doesn't own it anymore. Is it the twins that were in that Facebook movie? I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
Someone else owns it. Tom doesn't own it anymore. But yeah, they said they plan on relaunching the platform here soon.
That's crazy. How many years has that shit's been gone? Like 10, right? Over 20?
20?
Probably close to 20.
That's so weird. So
we don't need it.
I definitely preferred MySpace to Facebook.
It took me forever. It took me forever to want to do a Facebook. I finally made a Facebook.
Yeah, so did I.
It was only because my sister wouldn't leave me alone about, Bubby, you need to make a Facebook. So I made one, and then I never was on it. And then later on, months and months, year later, whatever, I finally made one. And I definitely prefer the MySpace over Facebook.
Yeah, I found out about and talked to like so many cool bands.
I like the setup
back
better.
in those days. It was, I miss it.
Yeah,
I like Facebook format a little bit better. I don't know.
I don't ever really get on Facebook much. I share our page, and other than that, that's about it.
I stay off social media, and I'm a much happier person because of it.
Well, I think regardless, MySpace, Facebook, whatever, doesn't matter. The problem with those is the content that's being exposed to all of us. That's what makes all of them horrible and unbearable. And unfortunately, they've made it to where we have to have them for whatever reason. Unfortunately, so I'll just keep Facebook. Fuck everything else. I barely have an IG or a TikTok account. So. Fuck you and your social media bullshit. I'm done with it. Like, come on, god damn it.
Remember ICQ?
Oh God, yeah.
AOL Instant Messenger.
Oh God, yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah, I do know what you're talking about. I just never called it that.
Bring them all back.
No,
Okay.
Bring them all back.
Too many avenues of bad things. We've got enough as it is.
I did meet a lot of interesting people on those apps.
I did too.
You know who you are. In other news,
the lawsuit's still pending.
Yeah.
What's up, Janelle?
News, despite Indiana Jones and Dial of the Destiny, was that what it was even called? I don't remember. Indiana Jones 5 bombing. We are getting an Indiana Jones TV series, and nobody really knows why.
Nah.
In other news,
Stupid.
Star Wars A New Hope will be re-released in comic book form this time. 3 different issues from the perspective of Han, Leia, and Luke. So you'll get 3 different versions of the same story.
What about Chewie's perspective?
Nobody cares about it. He didn't even get a medal at the end of it.
That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't even give a fuck about Star Wars. Do not care about Star Wars at all. But I think that's kind of a cool idea. And I think it's even cooler doing it in comic book form.
Yeah.
I dig it.
So be on the lookout for that. Old new trailers that came out include that Matchbox movie that we talked about a while back, starring John Cena. I confess I have not watched it. I haven't watched the trailer. But it's out there if you want to check it out.
Weird.
No, thanks.
And some more goodies happen at the San Diego Comic-Con 2026. A few surprises from the Marvel panel included Ryan Gosling being cast as a new Ghost Rider and David Johnson as Black Panther's son. If you don't know who David Johnson is, he was a dude from Alien Romulus that played Andy.
Okay.
Who actually killed it as Andy in that. He was one of the better parts of that movie, actually.
He killed it in The Long Walk. That's the same dude, right?
Yeah, a lot of people mentioned The Long Walk, but I didn't know.
That movie's fucking dope.
I haven't seen that one yet, actually.
Is that Stephen King movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Gary. Yeah, okay. Our friend Gary.
Guys, you ain't watching it. It had Luke Skywalker in it.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. Also, the Marvel panel showed a brand new Avengers Doomsday trailer that I did see because it did leak on the internets, and it was far better than the one that they did release to the public. So maybe we'll get to see it.
I think this TV just updated because that was weird.
Yeah, I saw the LG logo. I was like,
I did see that Ryan Reynolds cosplayed as himself Deadpool and fooled a lot of people.
He looked dope in that gray outfit.
it was a denim. It was what do you say? Canadian tuxedo.
Yep.
So it was like an all denim Deadpool outfit that actually, yeah, it looked really good.
I bet that'd be fucking hot though.
Yeah.
But that's cool because I've seen so many people getting pictures with him and had no clue it was Ryan Reynolds. They just thought it was a guy in cool Deadpool cosplay. So, I remember a few years back, Bryan Cranston did the same thing where he cosplayed as Heisenberg and had a big old mask on and was going around taking pictures with people and nobody knew about it. I always think that's cool.
It looked very realistic.
Aren't y'all together?
We did some different things.
It's a there's an ugly custody battle.
We've always had an open relationship.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shit's getting weird.
And speaking of San Diego Comic-Con, did you see the ass? You guys didn't happen to see the ass?
Oh, I missed the ass.
Oh, it's the almighty Schwartz saga.
Oh, yeah. The Spaceballs 2 panel.
Take a look at this ass. Phase 1, Phase 2. I don't know what happened to Phase 3. Phase 4, Phase 5, maybe 7. It's going to be amazing.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm
Reggie. It's okay. We're still friends.
We've decided to just be friends.
That's fine.
See other people.
No more fucking.
Hey,
there's still plenty of that.
FWB.
Just wear the Iron Man mask when you're fucking.
See what you did, Courtney? See what you did? I'm just kidding.
Yes, that's right, ladies. You can reach me on social media at Video Store Dave on X and Instagram.
Video Store Clerks, the dating zone. Anyway.
And one last quick thing about Marvel. Spider-Man Brand New Day opens this week. It's expected to shatter all previous records, which I'm sure it will. In other news, this is interesting. I'll use that word, interesting. A new Home Alone movie is on the way that will be starring Macaulay Culkin. He is currently in talks to star in a brand new movie.
He's been talking to Disney.
This is going to be Kevin's first year without either of his parents.
Yeah, man. Like, how this is going to be a depress. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this movie's going to bum me out.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be those moments, obviously, but I'm actually kind of curious to see.
Unless that Reddit theory turns out to be true and that Kevin is in fact really Jigsaw.
I haven't heard that one.
What? I didn't know Daniel Stern and Pesci make a comeback.
Yeah, Joe Pesci's up there. So is Stern.
Sticky Bandits.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
Just glad to see old Macaulay still doing shit.
Yeah, they must have pitched something decent to him if they got him to be in talks to start a new movie. So I don't know. Yeah. We'll see.
Throw a right amount of money at anybody and whatever.
Everybody's got a price.
Do something strange for a piece of change.
And back to TV. Some Dexter Resurrection set photos made their way online. So
no spoilers.
No spoilers. There'll be a whole host of villains though scheduled this time, including the main baddie, which will be played by Brian Cox. So that should be good. And Quinn will be a main character, much like Batista was in the last season. So we'll see.
I'll be really dead when shit turns purple. It smells like rainbow sherbet.
I did not know that he was in. I haven't watched any of the last Dexter stuff.
Resurrection was actually all right. That was one of the better. It was a lot better than that last one, New Blood or whatever.
Which was the one that had Christian Slater as the dad?
That was the prequel one.
Yeah, that was good too. They should have did a season 2 to that one, but they fucked up, man. They could have had Dexter wrapped up on both ends of the fucking calendar.
Yeah, because I watched an episode or two of that, and I thought it was pretty interesting. And then there was like a whole new other show that came on later on. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they should have done the prequel at the beginning of the year, like the first half of the year, then do the sequel the other half of the year.
Yeah.
Original Sin.
Yeah,
that's it. That was it. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was
It
good.
doesn't make too much sense though. It made too much sense, and they don't.
I didn't mind it. I was worried it was going to be trash, and then that kid who plays Dexter, man, he does a really good job. All the mannerisms and just he nails that role.
If they were for whatever reason do a Michael C. Hall biopic, I vote him.
Huh? There is no release date yet for Dexter Resurrection Season 2, but I'd imagine it would be on the fall schedule like it was last year.
Sure.
But we'll see. And finally, one more piece of news to pass along. Evil Dead Burn will be on digital, premium digital in the US and Canada on August the 4th. And the movie will be available for purchase on physical media. Imagine that. On 4K UHD, Blu-ray, and DVD editions starting on September the 22nd. And that's the news.
I still got to buy Rise yet.
Oh, no word yet on when it will be streaming on HBO Max just yet. Around Halloween, I would.
I also saw that if anybody's interested, that Supergirl shall be streaming very shortly as well.
I don't think anybody was interested.
Nobody cares.
I'm not.
I did see that after He-Man got on Prime, it's been crushing over there.
I figured it because we were talking about that. It's like that's what's going to happen with that movie. That generation just doesn't go to the movies much.
That's what I said last week too. Like I think Amazon said they're going to pick up a series and do 12 episodes.
I don't go to movies nearly as much as what I used to. Not nearly as much as what I used to.
The way I look at it is there's enough old school stoners out there that remember He-Man, and they're not going to go to theaters because, well, why would they? And just stay at home and watch it, and I guarantee they're going to rack up the views that way, man. Like 100%.
Exactly.
I hope they do a sequel. I really do. I want to see more.
I ended up watching it after the show last week, and it was dope because I watched that, and then I watched Obsession, and then Friday Mortal Kombat 2 dropped on Max. So then I've watched that twice.
There you go.
So I need to watch that one.
You know, Gary said that Masters of the Universe sucked.
He doesn't know anything.
And
or does he?
He really enjoyed Disclosure Day. So what does that tell you? He's like, I don't know, see what everybody's up in arms about. I thought it was pretty good.
That point is to get his priorities straight.
Well, that's it. That's the news for this week. And as always, our news comes from movieweb.com. Our friends over there at MovieWeb. Make sure you check them out for all your entertainment, news, gossip, rumors, movie trailers, all that good stuff.
Nude photos?
Yes. Wait.
That's on Reddit. And now let's go back to the good old 90s again, 1996. The action blockbuster of the year. That was 1996. We're talking about Michael Bay's The Rock.
Back to our high school days.
No. Wrong Rock?
Yeah, I only saw this movie for the first time recently, like probably a couple years ago.
Really?
I missed out. Yeah,
You need to do a reaction channel.
I should. I really should.
Because you don't watch shit for working in a video.
I don't watch movies. Oh, fuck.
You don't do shit. I'm out. I don't watch movies. I'm out of here.
I fired him.
Oh, look, there were 37 words in my notes this week.
The Rock.
37 in a row. There it is.
Oh, is that Cage?
Signed by Nicolas Cage.
Oh, shit.
Such a fucking good guy that night. That was like the best day ever.
Yeah, man. And I got to say, watching this again, this is a fun-ass, entertaining movie. I got to admit.
Yeah.
It's something.
Yeah. I just think it's just entertaining. I
love this movie.
You know, if it's one of those movies where you just get a thing of popcorn, don't think about it, don't overthink it, just enjoy it. Just go along for the ride. And I don't hate on Michael Bay like a lot of people do. I think all his movies are just like that. It's like sometimes that's what I want, man. I just want to just like kick back and chill. I like the Transformers movies. So
you see a Michael Bay movie, you're going to see lots of explosions and a slow motion under angle.
Yes.
With a slow turnaround.
Mm-hmm. He definitely has his style.
Yeah.
This movie was textbook Michael Bay for sure.
Yes.
What, right out of Bad Boys?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I think Bad Boys was his first movie, so this was
Bad Boy.
this was only his second movie.
Yeah, they really didn't want him at first, from what I heard, and he ended up pulling his own, and then Disney was going to give him some shit for the way he was doing shit, and apparently Sean Connery walked into the meeting with him and had his back 100% and was like, nah, he's doing fine.
This boy's doing quite all right.
Yeah, and if Sean Connery tells you to shut the fuck up,
you do
Disney,
it.
You're
Or
good.
he'll give you a smack.
And see, like people say Sean Connery, they always either think James Bond or Indiana Jones, and I think this.
Or you think of that wonderful Barbara Walters interview. Anyway.
I'm Barbara Walters.
Barbara Walters.
2020.
It's where he you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
I do.
Look it up.
I will. That's what I'll do whenever I go to work later.
Yeah, man. Michael Bay. I'm not the biggest fan of Michael Bay. Some of the films are good, but it's just, I don't know, man. Some like Bad Boys and this, like I like Bad Boys better than this probably. I don't know. It's 50-50, but it's close. But it's just, man, it's fucking all gas and no brakes in his films, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like nonstop. And I'm like, can't we just take a second to let it breathe a little? Let the story breathe. It doesn't have to be nonstop action. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
Well, I see what Mike's saying. I see what Mike's saying. 100% on that. Because I mean, like all of his movies and a lot of those movies that came out at that time, it was boom, 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 boom. I mean, even down to I can't remember what the date is, but I mean, like movies like True Lies and shit like that. That there's the nonstop action. There's the nonstop like entertainment, all that, and it works, for the most part. And I think The Rock is a really entertaining film. I think it was really fun. But is it a movie that I would have watched? Not having to watch it on here, probably not. But did I hate it? No, I didn't actually. Now, is there a lot in the movie that made my head fucking throb? Yeah. Like, because there's a lot there. I'm like, what? Huh? Mm-hmm. That you're gonna let? Well, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Let's back up for a second. So Sean Connery is this guy they bring out of retirement. And he does so many things within the first like 4 seconds of him being out that would have him thrown right the fuck back in. But no, by all means, let's put him back out into society to keep fucking us over and making us look like idiots. I don't get that. There's things in it that just was kind of like, eh.
That's what I say. Just don't think about it. Just go along for the ride and you're fine.
Right. Yeah. But still.
Small addendum, Chuck. True Lies was Jim Cameron.
Oh, well, I mean, like I wasn't saying anything bad about it. I was just saying, like, at the time.
I thought you were implying Michael Bay directed True Lies.
No. I was just saying, like, action movies. Like there's different levels. Like, you have the action movies that are nonstop. Then you have the action movies that have kind of a slow burn, build up, and then you have the ones that are just boom, 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 mm-hmm. And there's not really like this one, The Rock. Although it's fun, entertaining, whatever the fuck, there really is a lot of questions throughout the movie that you're still trying to process, even now, at this moment where we're on here talking. It's still going on.
It's happening.
Yeah. So, like, again, I don't hate the movie, but I'm definitely with Mike on this one.
And it's not looking down the list of Michael Bay films, oddly enough, probably my favorite is Pain and Gain.
I love that movie too.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's so fun.
Love that movie.
With, oddly enough, The Rock and Mark Wahlberg and a few other people. What's his name? The other Captain America guy?
The Falcon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Now I'm blanking on his name too.
I never watched those films.
I know who you're talking about, but I'm
Anthony Mackie.
Yeah. That's it.
Anthony Mackie. But yeah, I love Pain and Gain, man. That cracks me up every time I see it.
I love that. Rock's doing all that cocaine, and he's like, You look like shit. He's like, I feel like I look great.
That's how it goes.
That's like the greatest shit ever.
Like there's all this chaos and shit's going sideways, and I think it's Mark Wahlberg that says, "I need a pump," and he starts doing curls real fast.
And it's all based on a true story.
Yeah.
That's the greatest part about it.
Yeah, I believe it.
Creepiest fucking shit ever.
Never heard of it.
And was it that one part where when the Rock's running from the police, he gets his toe shot off, and he's like carrying it around.
He's swimming, picks it up off the ground. All right, we're talking about the wrong Rock movie.
Right. But no, that's probably my favorite Michael Bay film, oddly enough. I mean, not to discredit like Armageddon or anything like that.
I don't think that movie's very good.
I wasn't never big into Transformers. Bad Boys is fine. I don't mind that franchise. I think it's run its course though. I don't know what else here. Pearl Harbor sucked, and I Miss You.
I never saw Pearl. I skipped that one. I never saw Pearl Harbor.
The Island.
I missed that one too. That was that one with Ewan McGregor, right?
Yeah.
No idea.
So yeah, my favorite's Pain and Gain. Oddly enough.
I don't know. I'll have to look and see actually, like when it comes down to his movies. Because I'm actually drawing a blank right now. Because everything you all named, I don't really give a fuck about.
Yeah, I'm the only Transformers nerd here, so. But that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And I'm not on the hate Michael Bay train. I just like he just has that's his style. It's no different than anybody else. Like Zack Snyder does the slow motion shit, and like you mentioned, James Cameron. Speaking of James Cameron, a James Cameron regular, Michael Biehn, shows up in this movie.
Yeah.
We've been on a Michael Biehn kick lately.
Briefly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Apparently,
one of the Bobs. What's his name? McGinley.
Yep.
Yeah, John McGinley.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly do you do here?
Well, oddly enough, too, they said that apparently Arnold Schwarzenegger was attached to this film at one point.
Yeah. I saw that. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
And it's one of his biggest regrets is turning it down.
Who was he playing?
Mason.
Mason.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I said. I'm an Arnold guy, but no.
The accents, like imagine Sean Connery's dialogue, like the words he's saying with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, like I kind of want to see Arnold and Nick Cage do a movie together.
Oh,
I mean,
I want to see Arnold try to do a fucking like British accent. Like I know the whole fucking story and premise would change, but I want to see Arnold try to do a fucking British accent.
I mean, you jump on the AI generator and fire up an Arnold playing Mason.
No AI talk.
You can also forget that old Jerry Bruckheimer was a producer.
And Simpson.
Yeah, Simpson, and he passed away right before the film came out.
Yeah, I think they did a dedicated thing to him at the very end. Right? Yeah. Anytime you see that logo at the beginning of the movie with the lightning coming in and that Jerry Bruckheimer logo, it's going to be, if anything, an entertaining action movie.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I mean, usually every time that I see that opening, even if I wasn't sure what the movie was, like if I was at somebody's house and like it was just coming on, it would usually be like the sign to sit down and just see what it is. It's just like, it can't be horrible. At least it's going to be entertaining, maybe, possibly.
Yeah. It's hard to believe this year was the 30th anniversary of this film. June 7th.
Yeah. We were back in high school when this shit came out.
I saw this.
That's probably the year and the month that I moved at Martinsburg.
I saw it in the drive-in when it came out. A friend of mine from childhood, we were, I can't remember how old we were. Him and his mom, both rest in peace. We were just driving around and saw that this movie, The Rock's playing, and my friend, we were young, and he told his mom, he's like, "Hey, we should go see that new Richard Gere movie." and like me being how I am, I smacked him. I was like, "That's not Richard Gere." And he goes, "Yeah, man, it's Richard Gere." I was like, "No, wrong Silverhead guy. That's Sean Connery, motherfucker." But I also was the one, like one of the guys when I was younger. I watched movies that most of my kids, my friends that were my age, didn't watch. So like I knew about different actors and all kinds of shit that I made sure everybody knew about at some point in time. And you all still get it to this day.
Dave, you mentioned Michael Biehn. One of the scenes that stands out to me is whenever they're actually jumping ahead, they once they're in Alcatraz and they're trying to come up through and they're getting kind of pinned down in that one area, and him and Ed Harris have that moment where Ed Harris is trying to tell him to stand down and everything like that, and Michael Bihn's just like, I cannot give that order. I will not give that order. And it always reminds me of A Few Good Men. Whenever Cruise and Nicholson are going back and forth, he's like, "Did you order the code red?"
You're goddamn right, I did.
Yeah, it was just that back and forth, and the way they shoot it, where it's like Harris to Biehn, and I always thought that was good.
Ed Harris, man, he was.
You could thank one of the uncredited dialogue writers of Quentin Tarantino for a lot of the really good.
Yeah, I think he script
dialogue scenes
movie. Yeah, I think
he did a lot of rewrites in this.
Yeah, I think Tarantino was a script doctor for this movie because some of the dialogue, and you can kind of tell some of the sharp dialogue is very Tarantino-ish.
Yeah,
it was him and John Hensley, and there's a few others actually.
And Nick Cage, of course, improv'd a lot of his stuff.
You don't say,
which is always good. Always just if you cast Nick Cage in your movie, just fucking cut him loose.
That's what they pretty much do now.
Yeah,
like when you get to a certain level of your celebrity, you're in your craft, you're able to just do whatever, and everybody knows what they're going to get with Nicolas Cage. So most of the time the directors are like, yeah, he didn't say the last 4 lines I wrote, but it was gold.
But that was good shit.
Yeah. He had a lot of free range, and he's even developed the character. Like he killed it, yo. Like he made sure that he was extra nerdy, kind of real smart. Didn't want to have him use any bad language, so he didn't cuss at all. He cussed maybe once whenever he said hell. Because later on he's like cut the crap a-hole. He don't even say asshole.
I think there's whenever he shoots that missile launcher or something like that. He said, I had the closed caption up, and I think it tried to say that he said something like motherfucker or something like that.
Yeah, but he didn't want to cuss much in the film. He was trying to be as professional as possible. He's just I don't know real clean cut guy.
No, it was whenever they were down in the sewer.
Oh, okay.
And he's firing something. I can't remember the exact scenario, but yeah.
Yeah.
The only way I would have it's hard to make it out, but I think it's either an error on the closed caption or it's just something I just never.
Yeah, what was that movie we watched I was watching that night you came over and the dude said some shit and then the fucking closed caption said something completely different and we were like, what the fuck?
Wait a minute, you're going off script here.
Yeah. I think that was that Gnomes in the Barn movie or whatever the fuck it was.
Somebody has too much fun with the subtitles. The guy that gets paid to do that, he gets bored. He's been doing this.
Why does it have to be a guy?
It could have been a girl too. Whatever, asshole.
It might have been a robot, huh?
Shut up. Hey, I just lost my train of thought. Thanks, Mike.
You said the guy that does the closed caption. Get paid to do that.
Joke's over.
Speaking of robots, you see that?
Sherry Moon Zombie.
They brought that robot to meet Robert Patrick.
Oh,
one of his signings.
You went in a completely different direction.
They had a robot come to Robert Patrick's signing, and he gave it the finger.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
It's one of those AI robot things that goes around and messes with people. But no, I thought you were going to say, did you see the Sherry Moon Zombie? I Love My Robot music video.
Oh, no,
I was waiting for one of you all to mention it. It's so bad.
It popped up, but I couldn't click on it.
I think that's the point. I don't know.
Look, I'm gonna say this just because I'm a zombie fan. I love me some Rob Zombie. I will stand up for his music, his movies. I will also bitch about certain things about his movies. I will always be supportive. I will always be supportive of Sherry Moon Zombie as well. People give her too much hate. When it comes to this music video and this song, It reminds me of like a glorified, hey Mickey, you're so fine. Like it has this kind of vibe to it that I don't really care for. But overall, but hold on.
I don't know what you're all talking about. Sherry Moon
But
Zombie
overall-
did a song, music video.
Yeah.
But overall, she's playing, even though the song sucks, it's her music. She's hurting no one. The music, the video is ridiculous. And it's whatever. It ain't our flavor. It ain't my flavor. And apparently it's not really a lot of people's flavor. No one's liking it whatsoever. But at the same point, leave Sherry Moon Zombie alone. Even though her music video and her music sucks, and I really hope I really hope it's not a whole album coming. I really just want to say that. Stick to the movies, honey. Stick to the movies, and then that's that, because we don't need that.
She can't be in any more movies because Rob doesn't make anything anymore.
Nobody's going to cast her.
He needs to start making some more fucking movies. If people would quit hating on fucking movies that he makes, he would probably do a lot more. People bitch about everything. Whatever. This isn't a Rob Zombie bitch fest. I could go on, but
you know what? I can agree with you to an extent, but it's like we talked about. We discussed this on Devil's Rejects. It's just the same. It gets played out with her. And what I'd like to see, I'm not saying that she doesn't have talent or anything like that. I'd like to see something different. It doesn't always have to be, hey, look at me, I'm so pretty, yada, yada, yada. I'm a crazy girl.
You mean like in Lords of Salem? She did it in Lords of Salem.
No, I just want something different. I want different character than that. I want something where she's almost unrecognizable, and she actually has to do acting and, something different, something completely different from what she's done.
She does acting. She does acting. So let's just go ahead and scratch that out. She does acting. She's a good actress or whatever. But I will go with you on that. It would be cool to see her in a role that isn't what we already expect. 100%. That'd be cool.
See her do like a Sandra Bullock piece.
Like, yeah. Like, I'd be down with that. Like, 100%. Yeah. She needs to. It might get people off her fucking back a little bit, But that also goes back to music's not your thing, honey. Just stick to the movies.
Like, what was that one movie? Monster? Or what's her name played that serial killer and she wasn't.
Oh, the Eileen Wuornos. It was Charlize Theron.
Yeah, that's it. Theron. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, that'd be, for her to play something like that, that'd be kind of crazy. Like to really get into like a serious role that isn't just, some splattery, weird ass fucking thing that her husband comes up with.
Is Mike frozen or is he really good at not blinking?
You can't see him. It's his Cena costume.
I just
sometimes I can't tell because he's actually really good at that.
It's that new new John Cena camouflage.
Shark got him.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So when it comes down to The Rock, though, talking about that shit, mentioning Ed Harris a minute ago, I want to say people forget how big of a badass he honestly is.
Yeah.
Like when you think Ed Harris, when I think of Ed Harris, I think of Glengarry Glen Ross. I think of Creepshow.
Yeah. The Truman Show.
Yeah. But I think of History of Violence. And dude, when that guy gets into a role like of villain persuasion, he just gets into it. And the thing is, like, you believe him in this movie. You believe that he is an ex-war hero who actually has his heart in the right place.
Yeah, yeah. It makes he's not like a Hans Gruber. He's not like this cold-blooded killer that's just looking for a payday. You listen to what Ed Harris, his character, has to say, and you're like, man, I agree. I hope he gets paid.
There's a lot of merit.
He wins this.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of merit.
I get his point, but at the same time, he's like going against everything that he definitely believes in.
Yeah, but you get it. But you get it. You get where he's coming from.
Like the opening of the movie is crazy because like he's just, you can tell like something like serious is going on. Then his wife, then you find out like his wife just passed away, and then now he's just doesn't know what to do without her. So he's like, well, fuck it. time to take care of all my troops and try to make their families right.
Well, there's also, it's kind of like, what was that movie? The Law-Abiding Citizen. There's some question, you know, I mean, like, is what they're doing right or not? Right. That's the question in these kind of movies. And the point and what he's trying to say, what he's trying to do, one, he's not wanting violence. He's hoping for an open and shut closed case of just give me what I want, help these fucking people, give them what you owe them.
Yeah.
And you kind of, you know, you while you're watching the movie, you're like, yeah, man, like who couldn't relate to that? Who couldn't be, you know, because our troops do get shit on. You know what I mean? Like there has been that kind of shit that needs to be fucking, you know, taken care of. So there is that little bit of a question of is he in the complete wrong? But even in the movie at a certain point towards the end, you know, when, you know, he realizes that he picked up the wrong people, you know, Tony Todd becomes the badass who stands up to him and says, hey, no, I want my fucking money. We're doing this. Which gives it another little bit of a twist because, you know, now Ed Harris is like, I fucked up, you know, and then, you know, it's such a, that whole last 10 minutes of the movie that he's in it, that Ed Harris is in it, you're just like, man. And you actually really hate it when he dies.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. But, you know,
we're leaving you of your duties, Captain.
Yeah.
It's just,
and his last words are he asked for forgiveness.
Yeah. Like it's, and that scene right there when the guy, you know, was like, it's been an honor working, you know, whatever the fuck. And then he pulls out and starts firing. He knows he's getting ready to die because he's got to do what he's got to do. And that whole scene is like, I got chills right now. Like it's a pretty dramatic fucking scene. It's pretty crazy.
Fucking David Morse, man. He's dope.
Yeah, dude. Doesn't get enough credit.
Major Baxter out. And every time I see him, I just want to end up watching Long Kiss Goodnight.
Well, he's also the same. He's the same one that was they switched Freaky Friday. He was whatever. He also when I see him, I think of Langoliers because the first time that I ever saw him in a movie was the Langoliers when I was a kid. So anytime I see a movie now, I'm like, oh, it's the guy from Langoliers. Although he's been in like 50,000.
12 Monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that guy.
He was the guy that the original suspect that Bruce Willis.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's a movie we got to do one night. I fucking love that movie, yo.
I like 12 Monkeys too. A lot of people said they hate that movie, but I'm like, I love that movie.
Yeah, fuck them, man.
We'll get 12. You will do 12 Monkeys one.
Get out of my chair.
So what I'm trying to play catch up here because for some reason the power just blinked off. Same thing
that happened to me earlier. Yeah, that happened to me like an hour ago.
Dude, there's something going on. Like the other day, T-Mobile completely went
down
on
the intro. Like my whole fucking screen went black too. The lights flickered in here.
What's
now my TV's
we're in different places.
I know,
well, we were talking about mainly Ed Harris.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how fucking
that he's
amazing he is.
And number two, that we kind of agree with what, you know, he's not like your typical villain where he's just looking to get paid. No, he's looking to right a lot of wrongs.
Reparations.
To, his brothers.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I have an issue with in the film because it's like you don't have a good villain because it starts out the film with him like going to his wife's grave and, you know, saying like, look, I'm, you know, forgive me or, you know, whatever he says. He's basically saying I have to do something that I don't want to do, but needs to be done. And like you said, Chuck, you agree with him. It's hard to consider somebody a villain when you agree with all their intentions and motivations. Right. So it's like, okay, you're kind of on his side. So it's like, you know, it just like, okay, yeah, he's doing something that he's not supposed to do. And, you know, you have this back and forth or whatever, but yeah, you ultimately don't really get like any villain until like halfway through, you said with Tony Todd and his crew.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, but Ed Harris is such an amazing actor all around. I think he's one of the most underrated actors out there.
Mm-hmm.
I remember they just showed something. He's doing that Dutton Ranch, that Yellowstone spinoff.
Yeah,
and he's been very open about not liking his time on that show. So
because they wasted his talent. Like he's one of the reasons why I started watching it. Because I like Yellowstone and stuff, but like I found Ed Harris was, I was like, oh, I've got to watch this, and I agree with him. They don't utilize his acting chops or nothing in that show. Barely, he's barely in it. So like, yeah, the interview you're talking about is hilarious because he doesn't give a shit.
No. Yeah, does an amazing job in this film, man. He's just one of those top-notch actors that he definitely fills the role of like a military guy or like some type of police, whatever role he's in like that. He always nails it, and it just comes across so natural.
Oh yeah. You always believe him to be the in Needful Things. You believed him to be the cop that's just like, I'm trying to take care of 50,000 things at once.
And I haven't seen that movie in a minute.
In History of Violence, you believed him to be that hateful, I don't give a fuck, I'll do whatever I have to get you back over here kind of guy. Like he's a killer fucking actor, man. Killer actor.
So many stuff.
I was messaging with Dave last night or the other night when I was watching it. And I was just like, dude, Ed Harris is such a badass.
Yeah. The Abyss.
Oh, yeah.
The Firm.
The Abyss. Yep.
The Abyss was great.
It doesn't get as what it deserves. It's a great movie.
Apollo 13. Absolute Power. Enemy at the Gates. Another one. Beautiful Mind. I remember him that one. That was a good one. So many different films, man. Gone Baby Gone.
Yeah, man. Dude has long filmography.
He's banging.
Well, it's just so funny because you think about like he's on Creep Show. Like I've got the Creep Show poster in front of me, and he's just this kind of like, he's kind of a nerdy dude. He's just trying to fit in with these rich freaks.
Yeah, that dance he does.
His dance, yeah. I was going to say that, yeah. And then you see him now, and he's just like, and you're like, man, you're that grumpy old man I always knew you would be. Like, you're awesome as fuck. You're cool as shit. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I need more angry Ed Harris in my life.
What's that?
I need more angry Ed Harrison movies in my life.
That's what you should cast him as.
Yeah.
Another character we haven't mentioned yet is Alcatraz, which they actually did film the movie there.
Al who?
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz. Oh, I know him from bowling.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the movie was filmed there or not. I knew parts of it was, but I didn't know how much was.
Well, that was part of Sean Connery's agreement. Was he said he wouldn't do the film unless they filmed it all in San Francisco because they didn't want to do anything on a soundstage. They did some shit on sound stages, but not much.
Nice.
And one thing I wasn't sure is how the hell did they manage to pull off that car chase in San Francisco like that without killing everybody?
You mean the 30-minute?
I guess they really did wreck San Francisco when they did it.
They did. But apparently they had to get 5,000 signatures on a petition to let them film there so they could close off the street.
God,
they had to put all the residents up in hotels. They did their dry cleaning.
Don't make movies like they used to.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
That was like in fucking Die Hard when they had to get all those people to sign waivers when they were doing the train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fucking awesome. I'd sign that shit.
Oh, dude. I mean, like, if not only is a movie going to be made in your neighborhood, but they're going to throw you in a hotel for a little while. All right, cool.
You might die.
Do what you got to do.
They were apparently residents of San Francisco were calling 911 because they thought a lot of shit was actually going on.
No, we're just filming a movie.
Filming a secret and shit.
You mean people in San Francisco were sensitive as shit and had no idea what was going on about anything? I don't know.
Just a typical week in San Francisco.
Like whenever Connery throws dude off the fucking balcony at the hotel, like people were fucking freaking out because they saw some guy dangling from the hotel. And then again,
another scene which I happen to enjoy. I think that's a great scene, but you know it's coming. And it's, again, one of those things that goes, how are they still allowing him to do this stuff when he keeps trying to kill everybody? He keeps fucking everything up. He keeps fucking up, like, just showing how pissed he is. And they're like, yeah, whatever. Like,
because they need him. Because they need him, Chuck. All right.
You know, the tunnels are up here.
Yeah, but that's in real life, that wouldn't cut it. In real life, that wouldn't. He's doing bad things. He's trying to hurt my people. Put him away. Lock him up. It's going to be fine. The people of Alcatraz are okay. No problem. You know, like, whatever.
Yeah, because he has his history with that FBI director, Womack, who's played by John Spencer.
Womack.
From the West Wing.
Piece of shit.
You piece of shit. Yeah.
And for some reason, that scene when was it Womack, whatever his name is, comes up to Sean Connery, he's like, cocksucker. I just couldn't stop laughing. I had to pause the movie.
How's your bowling arm?
Yeah. He just gives him a look like.
So yeah, I was wondering, like, how did they do that car chase scene in Sanford? Well, there was no movie magic. They just wrecked San Francisco for real.
Oh, if you've ever gone to San Francisco and you drive around there and all that shit, all those hills and everything like that, that's how fucking annoying it is.
Dude, I love that scene. I love the trolley driver. He's like, everybody run, save yourselves. That shit kills me.
I feel bad for him.
He's like,
he loves that trolley. He loves that trolley so much. It's just a story. I felt horrible for him by the end of that scene. My God,
Miss-a-Roni is the San Francisco treat, but yeah, all you have to do is drive 80 miles an hour down a street in San Francisco, and that's what you're going to get.
It's ridiculous.
I'm only borrowing your Humvee.
I like a good car chase. Yeah. But this one went on a little too long. I do not like car chases that last 30 to 40 minutes. 30 to 40 minutes or feel that way. And this one, I'm like, okay, it's been 10 minutes now. Still going. Wrecking into things, smash. Okay, still going. Okay, it's 20 minutes now. What are we doing? Oh, now it's stopped. Okay. You know, like
one thing I want to try though is I want to try to talk on a cell phone while riding a fucking motorcycle because I've never seen that done before. Personally, I don't think you'd be able to hear much because fucking he calls old boy and he's like, "Hey, look up this guy or whatever." He's like, "I just stole some kid's motorcycle and I'm not feeling too happy about myself right now."
I have a friend of mine who he rides bikes a lot, and he does things that people probably shouldn't do when they're on bikes. He stands up on 2 feet and all that shit, and he's going like fast as fuck. And he talks on his cell phone. He talks on his cell phone while he's like speeding down. I'm like, how are you talking to me right now? He's like, oh man, I'm on the road. I'll call you when I get back. Blah blah blah.
See,
how?
Must not have any helmet laws.
Not here. Not here.
If this car chase had the Blues Brothers music put to it, Chuck, would you enjoy it more? You think?
Dude, that'd be funny.
Yes. Yes, I would have.
That was like
glasses, of course.
I do want to mention and give a shout out to Chuck Zito. Apparently, he was one of the bigger stuntmen on this film.
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, that's what that car chase reminded me of. Blues Brothers, where it's just going on and on, but there's no comedy. It's just, I mean, there's a little bit of comedy where, you know, just somebody's making an off remark or something like that. But it's like, it's for the most part, it's just Michael Bay doing this big, you know, basically showing his chops, you know, with, you know, Bad Boys and this. It's like, okay, I'm going to do these very elaborate chase scenes. And then that's my thing.
Blow up everything.
Yeah.
But the thing is though, here's the weird thing about this is with that chase scene, you know, I said it's too long. However, Die Hard with a Vengeance is one of my favorites, and that whole chase scene, the dialogue that goes on with that whole thing where they're going through the park and trying to get to this place and that place, those are perfect, and I wouldn't change a fucking thing. because there's stuff going on in between, like in the middle of the car chase, right? There's good dialogue. There's a good interaction. There's other things going on. This movie is just, this car chase just won't stop. It's nonstop. There's not really that much good dialogue. There's not anything going on that you really give a fuck about otherwise. Like, it's just boom, boom, boom. They could have ended it in 5 minutes and that been that shorter movie and less time for me to have to watch the movie. So
here's my thing. Ultimately, it makes zero sense because the whole point of him getting away and doing all this crazy shit is just so he could spend a few moments with his daughter.
The chick from Mallrats.
Yes.
Brandy's spinning.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, what is going on here? Because whenever they had him in the interrogation room, he had his option to request things. Like, he requested this hotel suite and requested somebody to cut his hair and all this. Why didn't he say, hey, can I have a half hour with my daughter? What are they going to say? No?
Right.
I was like,
right.
Why wasn't this one of the things? And that's another thing that goes out, like the theme of the film is that he's constantly it's like beating a dead horse. They toy with the idea that he's going to leave. Oh, he's going to leave. Oh, he's going to leave, And I'm like, no, he knows that there's warheads there. If he leaves and he's the only guy that can get them in there to stop it, if he leaves, you're going to blow up San Francisco with his daughter in it. So there's zero point for him to leave.
He didn't really know there was rockets there until they were getting ready to go to the mission whenever they actually say, hey, this is our chemical specialist, because at that time he thought he was just another agent. So he didn't even know until they got to the island.
I think, honestly, I think they were trying to figure out some way to make it to where that first – because Nicolas Cage saves him with his daughter at that moment. He's like, oh, your dad's working with us and blah, 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 all that shit, whatever. I feel like they needed a scene to make it that first moment where Nicolas Cage, does something cool for Sean Connery, and he takes notice to it. That first, the beginning of the buddy comedy coming together. You know what I mean? And I feel like because I'm the same way. When I was watching, I was like, why didn't he just say have some time with his daughter and then he can go do whatever the fuck,
Because then Michael Bay couldn't have blew up San Francisco.
So I feel like
and they just like I said, it just feels like they're beating a dead horse where he just teases that he's going to leave, and then ultimately he does leave, but then he comes back and saves Goodspeed. So it's like it's all for that, like
yes.
Like okay,
I
understand.
You could have handled that a lot differently.
You kind of want to have,
but he leaves again though. Yeah,
and I get it. You don't want to have Mason and Goodspeed be all buddy throughout the film. You kind of want a little bit of back and forth, a little give and take. But at the same time, it's like, dude, we know you're not fucking leaving. So why you keep doing this shit?
and something else that was interesting. William Forsythe in it, by the way, who another amazing actor. Playing the role that he is good at playing.
Ernest Paxton.
The
role is Ernest Paxton.
Oh, Paxton,
character name.
Yeah, but playing a role such as that is one he's good at. Asshole-ish, kind of a bully. He's going to be this, this nasty motherfucker or whatever. And then at the end of it, when he asked Nicolas Cage, and he's like, "Oh, so he just got away. He got blown up, right? He got incinerated.
He vaporized, or blew out the sea."
Yeah, and the thing is, through the whole movie, he acts like he hates him, completely hates his guts, and then you realize there's a little bit of respect for him, right at that ass, and it's just kind of like. Well, that doesn't make any sense. You hated his whole guts. You hated him the entire movie.
That's because he's the underdog and he survived. So, I mean, nobody expected him to be the last survivor.
Yeah, nobody takes
but he also knows he's like,
and then he actually got everything accomplished. Like, he stopped all the fucking rockets and got all the the tracking chips or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, because to them, Goodspeed's just like a lab guy. and they're like, you don't really deserve to be here, type thing, And it's all about him earning their respect in some regards, because they don't see early on, like whenever they're in the lab and that package shows up and they're opening it, and then the shit gets released and he's got the bomb and he's got to be the one that saves the day. They don't see all that's going on behind the scenes with Goodspeed.
You wanted me to stick this in my heart?
Yeah. You want me to stick this in my heart?
Was also the fuck out of here.
That scene. Okay, so you're talking about near the beginning of it when they had that package come in with the dirty magazines and all that stuff.
Yeah,
okay, that's another scene. If you work in the area, the line of work in which these guys do, okay, you're not going to randomly pick up objects out of a box that may have explosives of some sort to it or whatever and start playing with it like he does the doll. Which that guy was
at that dude. That guy was a douche.
That guy was in High Fidelity also. He the Moby looking motherfucker. Yeah, I wanted to kick him right in the fucking head. I'm like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? This is not how you do this shit. And it's like, yeah, you just fucked yourself. You just about became the Judd. You became the Judd for like half a second, but you're lucky that your gloves didn't melt when they were trying to.
Well, besides the fact that even though it's 96, they're probably going to X-ray the package or do some kind of scan on it to see if there's kind of any traces of metal or what might be inside of it.
They don't know what kind of explosive it is.
We got poisonous gas and enough C4 to take out the building.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
And they're like, everybody leave the room, and it's like the fucking whole building's about to blow up. Like, if you don't
they have to do an X-ray to find out what kind of explosive it is, because it could be like in the situation with that gas, which in a gas powered situation they can hide it anywhere, which they showed in the fucking baby doll. Other explosives, you got plastic explosives, all this kind of shit, whatever, that can be hidden within everything. Even if it wasn't the baby doll, they could have done it to where it had been plagued, to where you pick up one of them fucking magazines, the connector of the plastic explosives with the mechanism, boom. Why would you even test that? Like, I don't know. It kind of bugged me a little bit. I'm like, what a fucking amateur. You're dealing with explosives, asshole.
Well, besides the fact that bomb disposal robots have been around since the 70s. So it's like, why are you going to do this in a government lab? Like, if you think it's an explosive, take it off site, have a disposal robot go over and then open it up or something like that. Some kind of more controlled environment where you're not going to risk all these people's lives.
Because there wasn't a timer going until he started fucking with the baby doll, right?
I think so. And of course it goes to the last second.
Shooting shit out of his mouth.
Yeah. So they could have moved that somewhere else, because I would not, just like Mike said, I could not see them actually doing that in a government building like that.
But I get it. That's the whole setup, is to show that Goodspeed knows his shit, and he's the guy that is going to be the one that has to get this job done. He's the only person. It's like he's the only guy on their side, and then Mason is the only guy that can get them onto the rock. So it's like, okay, these two are the ones. Regardless of whether we want them there or not, we need them there.
Yeah.
This isn't a training exercise, is it, sir? Nope.
The other thing, though, is I wish they would have just got rid of this whole storyline, because it does not serve any purpose at all in my mind. The girlfriend. And
thank you. Go on.
And the fact that she's pregnant, and the fact that she's never really in any danger. Like, even though she's in San Francisco, she's with the agency. So she's like, obviously they're not just hanging out in an area where they're going to get blown up. Like, okay, we know what's going on. So it's like, she's not really in any immediate danger, I don't think. And it's like, that doesn't play into it whatsoever. And I feel like there's so much going on in this film. And like I said, it's just nonstop action, to where you're squeezing so much story into a little bit of time. And they're throwing in a bunch of stuff that just wasn't necessary. Like, if you take away the fact that he has a girlfriend or kid on the way, it doesn't change the film whatsoever.
But they were planning on doing a sequel.
I mean, still,
that kind of played into this, because the sequel was supposed to be about the the people are after Nick Cage now because they know he has the microfilm.
Right.
And then him and his wife had to, like,
that hasn't been seen.
And then they had the kid, and then they had to get Sean Connery's help to get them away from the government or whatever.
Right.
That is about it. That is about as stupid of a storyline for a sequel, or that about as dumb as the storyline for the sequel to Seven was supposed to be.
Yeah, that's why there was no sequel.
Right.
I had no interest in the girlfriend angle. And it kind of buries it right out the gate, where he's just like, she shows up and he's like, oh yeah, you'd be an idiot to try to raise a kid in this day and age. And she's like, oh, I'm pregnant. Like, oh, well, fuck.
Oops.
I just sucked my foot.
Gosh, a lot's happened since then.
Yeah. I'm going to backpedal here and act like that's not how I really feel about the situation. And then followed up with a scene that really befuddled me, that they were having sex on the roof, and she's like wearing pigtails, and I don't know what they were going for in that situation.
That's just some early Michael Bay shit.
I was gonna say that's
all that is.
That's some 90s shit.
It's like, what?
$600 on a Beatles LP.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on the girlfriend thing. I see when most movies do that kind of thing, that kind of trope, where it's like, oh, now he's got a girlfriend who's pregnant. Oh, she's going to be in the same place that they, whatever. Oh, okay. And they're like, oh, well, bring her here. She'll be fine. Hey, okay, cool. She's good. She's fine. All right, cool. We don't have to worry about her anymore.
I'll send someone to go pick her up.
Yeah. She's not kidnapped. She's not a fucking problem whatsoever. The only threat that she is the fact that, the entire San Francisco could be blown to fucking bits. Other than that, it doesn't make it like she's in danger at all. She's just a cheerleader with the rest of the FBI agents. That's it.
Right. Yeah, you don't really see her whenever. Like, you never really see her again until, like, the end of it. Whenever he finally communicates back on the radio, and they know he's alive, and she's all curled up on a fucking ball on the couch. And then she pops up with a smile on her face whenever she hears hears Goodspeed's voice.
Well, and also at that time though too, when it comes to action movies, they didn't have too many action movies where the guy didn't have some family or family conflict of some sort to make it more dramatic. But usually in that kind of situation, the girlfriend, she's now a hostage. She's a hostage. That's usually how that goes, or something. But
if the mission goes wrong, she's probably getting 2 in the back of the head, and they're calling it a day.
Right? Yeah. So it's like, they could have cut it out, and it would have been just fine.
Yeah, and that's Carla, played by Vanessa Marcil, who was big on General Hospital.
See, one of my favorite shits in this film though is whenever they get Mason to the cell or whatever, and they're having that little interview with him, and then they send in Nick Cage, and he's like, "Hey, I'm from the federal the FBI." He's like, "Well, I'm Stanley Goodspeed." He's like, "Of course you are." That whole fucking interaction cracks me up.
It's a good little interview, yeah.
Can we get this? He's like, "Coffee?" "Oh, no, thank you." He's like, "No, offer me coffee." He's like, "Can we have a cup of coffee, please?"
Yeah, get him coffee.
Let's get his handcuffs off. He's like, "Well, that's a one way to do it."
I also that's something else. So I also think that there needed to be more, because the way this movie plays off from the beginning, you're kind of thinking buddy comedy. These are this guy's from this side of the tracks. This guy's from this side of the tracks. There's going to be this whole clashing thing, but they're going to get along, whatever, which they do. But there's not really a whole lot. There's not really a whole lot of them together doing things to help each other out. Am I wrong on that, or it just seems like the usual trope of having the buddy film, right? There's more of them together doing more shit, like Tango and Cash. They could barely stand each other, but they had each other's back, and they're throughout the whole thing. Same thing with this. I mean, they're going through fucking, I'm drawing a blank. The fucking prison.
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz. They're going through. They're trying to go through Alcatraz, all this shit or whatever. Like I don't know. That's something else. I'm just like, they had a good rapport, but it kind of gets stretched out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think that it's more of a. I feel like Mason's doing the majority of the work of saving Goodspeed's ass
all the time.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, I get it. Like, he's not a field agent. He's not experienced in going out and doing this sort of reconnaissance or anything like that. And then it's once that team gets taken out, it's Goodspeed has to rely on Mason the majority of the time, but for whatever reason, it's Mason that keeps coming back. I don't know. It's I don't know. It's a weird dynamic.
So you agree with me then? I'm not just being stupid. Like, you agree with me.
I didn't want your kid to grow up without a father.
For the most part. And it goes back to what I said, where it's like they're just beating a dead horse, where they're teasing him leaving and doing all this stuff, and it's like he just keeps coming back and saving him and all this different thing. I just thought it was funny. We're over here trashing it, and I know Chad's like wanted to get in there, and he's like, "Oh, you know what I really liked about this?"
No, I do. That's just. I mean, this movie's good. Like, there's a lot of shit that's fucked up about it, but.
And the thing is, I don't hate this movie.
But
there
like,
is a
once
lot.
they get on the island, it's just nothing but straight up action after that.
Well, there's a lot that does bug me, but like at the same point though, like I don't hate it. Like it's, like
I agree with the girlfriend shit. Like that could have been out the window.
Yeah, they could just, and that would have been fine. Small little things like that, but overall, the movie is fun, and you do have a good time watching it. But if you're an asshole like we are about movies, you're going to pick out those little things that nobody else really even fucking paid attention to or even notices. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I've noticed everything in this movie because I've watched this movie a million times. But
this was my second watch.
It's still one of my favorites.
That's it. You know
who didn't have a fiance? James Bond. And speaking of, Sean Connery. Man, this guy, he carries every film that he's in, man. He's so good. It's like you watch, Untouchables, James Bond, just go down the list, man. Sean Connery is just pure charisma.
Last Crusade.
No matter what he's in.
Yeah, man. 100%. One of my favorite scenes from a Sean Connery movie is Goldfinger. The famous scene. I don't know what it is. It's the villain and the hero kind of moment, and Bond is on a table and he's got the Goldfinger's up there and he's got the laser getting ready to go right up the middle. And he's like, "You expect me to talk?" And he goes, "No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die." Like, it's just that entire scene is just so fucking awesome. And also Sean Connery, I don't care what anybody says, he was the best Bond ever.
Oh yeah.
No offense to Roger Moore. He had his good ones. Pierce Brosnan, and fucking that one movie that nobody fucking likes. What was his name? Dalton. No.
Oh, Timothy Dalton.
Yeah. What, License to Kill? Or yeah. See, I like that one too. But it doesn't matter because Sean Connery is the best Bond.
Or George Lansby.
What about If Looks Could Kill with Richard Grieco?
I love that movie. I used to watch that shit all the time.
I'm the French teacher.
It used to come on HBO all the time. I used to watch that shit.
They're trying to there's some lore out there trying to say that like he's James Bond in this movie because whenever he gets to like the microfilm or whatever, that's whenever like I guess the first Bond movie came out. And then he ends up coming over here and getting arrested or some dumb shit. I'm like, what the fuck are they trying to do here? But then like timeline shit didn't match up. I'm like, yeah, no shit.
Talking about Richard Grieco, the king of erotic thrillers. We've seen them all on USA.
The Red Shoe Diaries. But no, Sean Connery, man. I think the standout quote from the film is when Goodspeed's talking about doing his best, and he's like, "Your best. Losers always whine about the best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen."
Carla was the prom queen.
Really?
And me and Mike was talking about that the other week because we were like, he probably don't even know what the fuck a prom is. Like,
yeah, I was like, this guy's been locked up for what, like 30 years or something? Like, I don't know how he would be, you know, and I don't know, whatever.
I mean, they had proms when he was running around when he was younger.
Did they?
Yeah, that's just funny too. Whenever he's
Over
like
in Europe,
he's talking about getting in the shower and a shave and everything, and he's like, "Man, I suggest a haircut." He's like, "Is this not in style?" He's like, "Well, only if you're a 20-year-old guitarist from Seattle. It's a grunge thing." He's like, "Grunge?"
Oh yeah, yeah. I thought it was kind of funny. They brought the grunge thing a couple of times.
Yeah,
like I thought it was kind of funny. The only thing he was missing is a flannel, and they could have really done a whole Seattle.
The stylist is like, you know, the only thing he cares about is whether or not that Mason likes his haircut.
Yeah. They're in the elevator, right? And he's like, the only thing I care about, I don't care about you throwing that guy off the building. I just care. Do you like your haircut?
Yeah.
And I can't remember that guy's name.
A pair of trimmers.
I can't remember that guy's name, but he used to have a sitcom years ago.
Boston Common.
Yeah.
I used to watch
And actually, it was actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he had another one.
I saw him on the other one.
He had another one too, but I forget what it was called. Yes, Dear.
I remember that one too.
The other guy that's in that show,
I forgot about it.
Yeah, the other guy in that show actually graduated from the college here at Frostburg. Like in that TV show, he's always wearing University of Maryland and Frostburg University T-shirts. And he's a big Redskin fan.
Huh.
But yeah, that was a pretty decent show too, because that dude's wife in that show was hot.
Was it Anthony Clark?
Yeah.
The hotel barber.
Do you ever stop eating? Not when it's free.
Words to live by. True.
It's fucking stinking.
Which, by the way, can I express a funny story real quick since we're talking about food? Can I just tell you?
Sure.
Can I tell everybody about this fun thing that happened to me earlier? I have to because you can't make this shit up. Earlier, I decided I was like, man, I need food, but I don't know what to cook. But I need to go get some smokes. So I'll think about it. I'm gonna go get some smokes. So I drive and I go right behind here. And as I'm driving back between Dairy Queen and Shell, I see a car pulling out of Dairy Queen, and then I see something fly off the top of it.
Oh, you told me this.
And land in the middle of the road. Yeah. And I went, huh, that's funny. And I just went on, and I got my smokes. I came back out, and it's still there. And I drove right past it, went up the hill. And then I thought about it for 2 seconds. I was like, it looked sealed. It looked uninjured. That food's getting wasted if I don't go and eat it. So I circled back around, went back down the fucking hill, stopped in the middle of the road, grabbed that bag, came home, and God damn it, I enjoyed a 6-piece chicken basket meal I could have taken it into Dairy Queen and been like, hey, this dropped, but they were just going to throw it away anyway.
Right.
It came in outside some weirdo like
the
me.
white gravy.
I'm not wasting. I'm not a wasteful food guy, right? I don't like to waste food. And the universe provides, man, because like I said, I had no idea what I was going to eat. And next thing I knew, I was eating some.
Well,
Dairy
there you
Queen,
go.
Some,
the dude abides.
Hey, man. The dude abides. Man. Universe.
How in the name of Zeus's butthole did you pull that off?
Hey, man, the universe loves me.
Yeah.
To an extent. I piss her off sometimes, but, you know.
It happens.
I'm good at that. Moving on.
Well, what else do you gents have to say about The Rock?
Man.
A lot.
I feel like we're leaving out a bunch of stuff. One of the things that always that I've always remembered that stayed with me from the film that was pretty cool.
Good night, Mama.
Night, Mama. Andy.
Night, Mom.
Andy.
Night, Mama.
Excellent.
Is the poison that we finally get to see it in the. Well, he's holding it up right there in that shot with the green balls. I always thought that was cool looking. You know, if
Don't
you're
move
gonna have
that.
some kind of weapon, that was a cool looking weapon.
He's like, what'll happen if
Oh,
one of
yeah.
these get out? He's like, well, in this situation, it'd only kill me and you. So that's lucky.
Yeah.
He's like, what?
It's like, yeah, really nasty stuff.
Quit shooting near the rockets. That scene's fucking funny too. Whenever he fucking shoots dude in the feet, and then he like drops the AC unit on his head, and then Nick Cage is trying to do like get the guiding chips, and he's like, "Is that normal? You've been around a lot of dead bodies." And he's like, "Yeah, everybody's different." He's like, "Can you make it stop?" He's like, "How? Like kill him again?" That shit always cracks me up. There's so many little one-liners in here that make me fucking laugh.
Yeah, there was thermite plasma balls or whatever. I always thought they were cool looking, and it's like anytime you're holding them up, they're almost like glass. So it's like it adds that extra layer of tension to where like, okay, if I drop one of these, we're fucked. You know what I mean? So I like the weapon choice. I like the fact that they actually filmed on Alcatraz. Amazing place. I highly recommend if you're ever out in San Francisco, go visit Alcatraz. It's one of those places that to me felt surreal.
Can you still go see it? I didn't know if it was closed or not.
What's that?
Is it still open for tours and shit?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Yeah.
I went out there. Took it to
President tried to get it shut down so he can open it
Rock
back
is
up.
a tourist attraction,
right? But yeah, it's one of those few places that I went to that just felt so surreal because whenever we were kids growing up, it's one of those things that you always heard about. You know, there's films about it. You know, Alcatraz, The Rock, it had this kind of aura to it, and then to actually be there, it was just amazing. Other place that always stood out to me was Dealey Plaza. You know, you hear about the JFK assassination and everything like that, and then when you're actually in Dealey Plaza, you're like, holy shit, this is just so surreal because it's like a place you've heard of so many times in your life. You've seen the movies, you've seen the pictures and everything, and then you're actually there in person, and it's like, wow, you know. So I highly recommend going to visit Alcatraz if you ever get a chance. But I love the fact that they filmed it there. They actually did the premiere there as well, out in the recreation yard.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I thought
cool.
that's pretty cool. You know?
Yeah.
They said it was a pain in the ass filming there though because they were still doing the live tours. So like every once in a while, like a tourist would like run into the background of them filming, or you could hear somebody in the background yelling. So they had to do a lot of reshoots.
Okay, real quick. I got some pictures, some video to share.
Oh, sweet.
Let me switch this.
The Rock.
So this is you take a boat out there, obviously. You get to see Golden Gate Bridge and everything like that. But this is the formidable site. If you were a prisoner back in the day, this is where you'd be going. This is going to be your new home, Alcatraz.
My favorite Clint Eastwood movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good one. Based on true shit, and those guys got away. One of them died, but the other two got away.
Coming into the dock. Not going to be as welcome as the tourists were, but but yeah, it still has everything. You know, all.
Speaking of that scene, though, whenever they're bringing the tourists on and shit, there's that one guard, like the main ranger guy, doing the tour, but then there's another one, and the other one is Ron Simmons, fucking Farouk.
Oh yeah.
Shit baffled me. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, that looks like, and then I looked it up, and I'm like, that's Farouk.
But the great thing is that they've left this island the exact way it was. You know, they haven't, you know, changed it around. They haven't tried to fix it up. It's all the same stuff. You know, look at that. Paint peeling.
That's cool.
Everything, the desks inside, all from whenever it closed. This was how the visitation was. Like, look at all the you know, it's like a time capsule. Getting to see some of this stuff, man. Oh, look at that. Prisoner number 37.
He's jailed.
But like you,
No, I've always wanted to go to Alcatraz. I mean, always thought it was just an interesting place.
I ever make it out there, I'm trying to go.
that's just so cool to see. That's so many people were just like housed there, and it's just infamous, man. Infamous, even more than famous. And this is what it looked like. This is what the cells look like. Like, that's all you get.
Ta-da!
This is the infamous where those guys broke out of Alcatraz and allegedly escaped. Nobody knows for sure, but that hole back there is how they got out. So they've left that, and they've kind of obviously they've put stuff in there to kind of recreate how it would look. But yeah, that's the actual hole in the wall that they got.
I mean, those guys that got out, I mean, like there were family members in the late 70s, early 80s that, show that there were postcards they were getting from them. And there's a picture of them, the two guys, the brothers that survived, them standing in like Mexico somewhere with long hair and mustaches and beards. And they've been out for a long time. So they got out.
Right. A red bandana, played a cold piano, a honky tonk down in Mexico.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what you would have heard whenever you were getting locked up for the night.
Well, that's the thing too. Whenever they're locked up in their cells in the movie, and then Nick Cage is just kind of like bitching about everything. Meanwhile, fucking Sean Connery's like braiding up a rope, and then he's sitting there. He's like, "How the hell did you get out of your cell?" As he's like pulling the one cells, like he can't hear all that fucking noise, like all the cells opening at once.
I'm trying to find it. I think this was the block that was filmed on. That scene.
That looks familiar. I mean, it looks like it would be, but I'm sure the whole prison looks majority alike.
Because like if you go all the way down, I think that top area was where Mason was, and then he comes down the steps and opens it up for Goodspeed.
I'll take pleasure in gutting you, boy.
Yeah, this was called Times Square. That area, the dining hall, showing inmates. It's just this is the yard, and you see that area out there. That's the baseball field that they play baseball in out in the yard. If you were in their recreation yard, this was your view. This is only the only thing you get to see.
They allowed them to have baseball bats.
Yeah, I mean, where are they going to go? That was the whole thing. It's like you can try and escape, but you're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah, but if somebody's fucking insane and realizes that, though, like they're going to bash somebody over and over again with a fucking baseball bat. I mean, if they don't care, if they know they're lifers, they're not going to give a shit. That's how that usually goes.
Right. There's me taking a shit.
Does the plumbing still work?
Mike's in there taking a shit. I ain't gonna tell nobody else.
But yeah, man, that's.
Yo, Mike's out here taking a shit.
And of course, the beautiful view of San Francisco
clear ass
Bay.
water, you.
So beautiful out there.
Dun, dun.
Yeah, man, that's the Rock. Like I said, man, it's the same as it was back whenever the inmates were there, and it's just a completely surreal place to visit, man. So if you ever get a chance, definitely head out there and check it out. And there's so much good stuff out in San Francisco, man. There's a lot of crime, and they've cleaned it up a little bit or whatever, but there's definitely areas, if you stay away from like the downtown area where all the homelessness and the vagrancy is, you can find a lot of beautiful places in San Francisco. And
go to the Bay to the Yay.
Yeah, San Francisco's got a long history, especially with the occult. That's where the original Church of Satan, the Black House, was.
And that's where the Tanners
one
live.
time.
It's true.
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't be surprised if they were all connected.
And what's weird? Oh shit.
Those Olsen twins, those evil bitches.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh yeah, Venom.
Yep. Venom. Eddie.
All right, Chad, you gotta jump in here and try to save this this opinion on this film. All right, because this is technically your pick, I believe.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a pick from last month, but we didn't do it.
We had to double back. Whatever. So come on, throw some goodness in there, so it doesn't just look like me and Chuck bashing on the film, even though we don't hate it.
No, I mean it's like a lot of movies we talk shit about and that we all love, but you know what I mean? Like there's the more you watch something, the more and more flaws you see in it, no matter what it is. I mean, there's very few movies that are flawless, but they do exist.
Well, either find the flaws or find the
but like I said, I mean, I could do without the girlfriend shit, but once they actually get on the way Nick Cage played that shit though, like you could he just seems sketched out. Like whenever he's like, "You're coming with us," and he's like, "For what?" And he's like, "Combat." He's like, "What's your definition of combat?" And then he fucking tells him, and he goes and throws up in the sink and shit. Like that shit's funny. And then the fact that he's like just totally ill prepared too. Like he didn't think shit's gonna pop off. Like he's like, "Sir, I need a sidearm. I left mine in my sock drawer." He's like, "What do you need a gun for anyway?" He's like, "You're a chemical specialist." He's like, "I still need a gun." He's like, "Give him a gun." Like that shit.
Dave, you said this was you recently saw this film, oddly enough. Mm-hmm. Where does this rank for you with Nick Cage films?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you don't watch movies. Yeah. He's talking to you.
Oh.
No one else has seen him.
As far as Nick Cage films being Nick Cage films, this is a fun Nick Cage film.
It is.
Because Nick Cage just gets to kind of be Nick Cage. And that's what we love. And I think they were right to let him kind of cut loose on it because, I mean, he's right. He's a lab geek. His name's Goodspeed, for God's sakes.
Do you know where your name origins from? Yeah, Godspeed.
You don't say.
It's not the most Nick Cage of Nick Cage movies. That has to go to Face Off. But I don't know. This one's up there. Yeah, like I said, if you just kick back, relax, just enjoy it. It's a fun, entertaining movie, and that's it.
Yeah, if you like that Michael Bay style, like I said, just nonstop action, this is it. Like I said, I would have cut out the girlfriend stuff. I would have tried to make tell a better story. It just feels too much compacted into this time.
For me, like what saves the movie is the dialogue, and then knowing that Tarantino had a hand in that makes sense because I love Tarantino. Mm-hmm. Like whenever they're fucking getting chased down the little train track or whatever, and then Cage jumps into the bucket, and then fucking luckily Connery's foot's all wrapped up in the rope, and he's like, "Mason, are you okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm fucking great, you fucking idiot." Like just like the dialogue is what saves this movie for me.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, I love the fact the set, like I said, the setting. They actually used Alcatraz. They used San Francisco, so they really showcased that area, and I like that. And I like the acting. You know, like I said, Sean Connery, total charisma. Yeah. Any role he's in. Nick Cage is always a fun guy. Ed Harris, stand-up actor. Michael Biehn, William Forsythe. So many great actors in this film. Of course, the late great Tony Todd. Such a badass. So many actors that did such a good job in this film. So the acting's on point. Like I really think that
there's a lot of actors in this movie too, where it's like, oh, it's that guy from this other 80,000 movies that he's done.
Yeah. Great cast, really strong cast. I just think it's a fun action movie.
Joaquin Woodbean, I remember him from
Life.
Fargo, one season. But
I remember him from Life. Can't Get Right.
Yep.
Fucking love that movie, Life. That shit's so good.
But yeah, acting's fine. Setting's great. Like I think my biggest complaints, you know, it sounds like I've been shitting on the film the entire time. My biggest complaints are the writing and the directing. I think, like I said, it's the Bay style, but I like to let it breathe a little, let the story kind of unfold. And, you know, it's like, okay, I I don't mind running full speed, but I want to stop and kind of take a breath every once in a while to kind of,
come out, bad guys. I'm running out of air
on things.
Well, you gotta let the suspense breathe. Like sometimes in movies, if you give those spaces in between, it has more of an impact, right? Sure. And in a movie like this, where it's just nonstop, yeah, there's no room to breathe. So I totally get that.
Yeah.
One thing I got to say though, Tony Todd's death in this movie, that whole scene, talking about music.
Do you like Elton John, Rocket Man? Is that you? You're the Rocket Man.
Yeah, like what is it, Tony Todd? He's like, I don't listen to that girly shit, or what does he say?
Like, I need something with some balls or something heavy or something.
Yeah, and it's just I don't know. It was a complete Nicolas Cage conversation with. If Nicolas Cage was actually in that situation, I believe that's exactly how that conversation would go. Like I thought it was hilarious, and as much as I love old Tony Todd, that's a good death. That's a classic one. The missile through the chest.
Yeah,
always wins. We saw it in so many movies. I
don't like that soft ass shit.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, like the scene after that though, whenever he's fighting the other dude and he has the fucking ball in his hand, I'm like, fuck that, yo! Like, you're about to kill yourself. And he shoves it in his mouth.
Man,
that's down to terrible.
I gotta say also though. This is one of those movies also where the end of it, that last part when Nicolas Cage finally, like, he's waving the fucking shit in the air, like you kind of get chills.
We got green smoke.
It's like, oh shit. Yeah, like we got green smoke and everybody's like doing their shit. Like I got chills when I was thinking about it, man. That scene right there, I'm not gonna lie, had me like clapping. And that I don't get that way with
the scene where where he injects himself with a needle. It kind of pisses me off because it says your heart, and he has that shit like right above his belly button.
Yeah,
like that shit was kind of irritating. I was like, "What the fuck? Like, do you not know anatomy?"
But I mean, like, even though like Mike said, that it may sound like we've shit on it, we've made little critiques.
That's what I'm saying. We do that to almost every film we do anymore.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, it is, it's a good action film, overall, and I think it goes down with some of the action films I used to love back in the day and shit. Granted, it's still not my favorite, but I don't think it's horrible.
Well, that scene you were just mentioning with the flares, like I think it's shot very well. And it's another one. Like I said earlier, the back and forth between Bean and Harris kind of reminded me of A Few Good Men. The car chase stuff kind of reminded me of Blues Brothers. This is another one of those scenes where, it's kind of slow mo. You got the flyover with the planes, and you got good speed with the flares going up and down like that. Reminded me of Platoon, Defoe.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
You got them getting ready to bomb, and he's like throwing his hands up in the air and getting shot. It reminded me. So I don't know if these were just influences on Bay that he threw.
For some reason, Michael Bay loves to do that scene with the smoke flares in slow motion. He does that in a couple movies.
Yeah, so I don't know if he drew inspiration from those other films, but whenever I go back and watch it, that's what it reminds me of. I'm like, oh yeah, that kind of feels like Platoon or A Few Good Men or whatever.
And the one thing that also
I wouldn't even thought of that. Would not even thought of that till you said that. Now totally.
One thing that bugged me in this movie too, though, was like at one point they're like just kind of wandering down through the tunnels or whatever, and then Nick Cage is like, I just want to find some rockets. And then next thing you know, he's like, all right, we got 3 left. It's like, what? Like there's 15 of them. You're down to 3 already? Fuck. Like whatever happened to the other 12 rockets?
Yeah.
And
that
overall fun movie.
Yeah. It's early on Michael Bay. Like we said, he just did Bad Boys, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
He was just doing music videos beforehand. Mm-hmm. So, I think he might have been just trying to do too much at once. And if you just would have kind of let it breathe a little bit, not compact so much story into a small time frame, I think it would have played out a lot better. But it's one of those ones that, like I said, it's not garbage by any means. It's a fun film, and it's just a little too fast paced for me, And it as far as Nick Cage films, it probably sits in the middle, not down at the bottom, probably in the middle, not at the top. somewhere in there.
With the nonstop action and the constant speed of it and everything, I don't have a full issue with for the most part. But like I said, it goes back to the breathing thing. Some movies can get away with it, and some movies can't.
Yeah.
If you take a movie like The Saddening, I don't know if you've ever seen that one, but it's a great zombie film. It's a great take on zombie film.
Sad.
That movie is 10 minutes and then boom, and you were right into it for the next hour and a half, and 45 minutes. It's just nonstop, right? But it works. It works with that, because it's pretty much a straightforward idea, right? And with something like this, though, I mean, like, you know, there are characters. There is more of a seriousness. There's, you know, and I think that in ways it kind of fell flat with the serious aspect of certain things. But yeah, overall, it's a fun film.
He has all the guns now, sir.
Yeah, like
it's not.
You say there's certain films that can get away with that. One we talked about not too long ago, Crank, where that's just nonstop adrenaline action, and it works. You know what I mean? Because like they take that time. They don't try to. It's nonstop action for the most part, but they kind of slow it down in between, and like I said, they let it breathe a little. So
yeah,
they like a McGriddle. They fill in the gaps with the syrup.
There you go. Like,
you know what I mean? Like in a movie like Crank, which is fast paced on stuff, they have to add so many little things in between all the craziness, so you get an idea of what a plot is.
Sure.
Like, you know. So yeah, totally. Yeah. Just agree.
And then, of course, the end of the film is them going and finding the microfilm at the church.
Hey, honey, you want to go to JFK?
Yeah. I don't know what he was planning to do with it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what the sequel was supposed to be based off of. Like, it was going to be them getting chased by the government and shit because they have the microfilm.
Well, how would the government even know that they have the microfilm?
That's why there's no sequel. But also the thing is, I mean, like if that is, you know, the whole fucking premise of it is, just wait a few years later and they would actually put out the Zaberta film, the unedited, and we saw what happened to the president.
There you go.
Inside job, fellas, inside job.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, but I love this movie. I don't know, like my favorite, one of my favorite Cage films, because I love them all for the most part. But we'll have to do this one night too. Is Pig.
I still need to watch that.
It's so good.
But I've heard good things about it. And also, it was Estonia or whatever it's called, or fuck. It's Nicolas Cage, and like he's got two sons, and there's like it's like the end of the world or something.
Fuck, Acadia.
Acadia, yeah. I was told that one was good.
Pretty good.
I need to watch that one as well.
It was over on the Shudder when it came out.
Remember, I used to be anti Nicolas Cage. I was very, very anti Nicolas Cage at one time, because of Ghost Rider.
Well, now you got Ryan Gosling playing the new Ghost Rider, so there you go.
And you know what though, I'm not totally mad about it. I'm curious about that. But you know, Nicolas Cage has way more better movies than bad movies, in my opinion. Yeah. And especially in the last 20 years, 30 years. He's
bumping out like 4 movies a year.
He's putting out some good ones, and he's dove a lot into.
I think it all started with Willy's Wonderland.
Where he doesn't say a fucking word.
Probably Color of Space or Mandy.
Well, those were all kind of the same.
Yeah,
I mean, he put those out
same time, like 2018, 2018.
Yeah. Mom and Dad, have you seen that one? Like, I mean, that was the one. Mom and Dad was the one that made me go, okay, I'm going to give Nicolas Cage another chance here. Okay. Because, like, as a kid, I always liked Raising Arizona.
Yeah.
And I like different stuff like that. But, like, I just, Ghost Rider.
Prisoners of Badlands or something like that. That was a dope movie.
What?
With Bill Moseley.
What movie?
What are you giggling about, Chucklehead? Dave?
I'm looking at your pillow.
Greatest pillow ever.
Yeah, Raising Arizona is one of my top Nick Cage films. Face Off, of course, that's a fun one. Con Air, I know people shit on it, but I have a lot of fun with Con Air.
I shit
Bunny
on it. That's okay.
And another one I don't think that people give enough credit to, Lord of War. I always enjoy
I love that movie.
Yeah.
They're doing a sequel to that from what I
Actually,
hear.
Yeah, they're doing another one.
Hopefully they kill off Jared Leto so he's not in it.
Right.
Good. Somebody should actually do that. I mean, in a movie.
Of course.
Yeah. Patrick Bateman.
Yeah.
So you have
Yeah, I love this
Yeah,
movie. I'll still watch this movie. It's dope.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's just a fun, entertaining movie, and if you just leave it at that,
Even that movie came out he did not too long ago too. The Surfer. That shit was dope.
Oh yeah. God, there's Renfield. I love Renfield. I love that
Renfield's
movie.
real fun.
I wasn't sure if I was
dude,
gonna like it, but we
Renfield.
went to go see it. I was like, man, I love this damn movie. I liked it way more than I thought I was going to.
Then he played Spider-Man. And
Did not know how
Spider-Man.
Nicholas.
Oh my god, yeah, that show was so good, man. I love that show.
What was it?
Spider Noir on Amazon.
Okay. I need to watch that.
Yeah.
What is it on?
Amazon
Prime.
Oh, okay. Because I do want to see that. I like that whole idea of that. I want to see that one.
Yeah, drop some LSD and watch Mandy.
That movie's so fucked
That
up.
movie's so fucking intense. Now when I saw Mandy, I was in a different mindset. Definitely.
You got to be.
It's such a fucked up movie.
That movie's so fucking
So good.
Another one I haven't seen in a long time, but I feel like whenever I last saw it that I enjoyed it was Matchstick Men.
How about Trapped in Paradise? We should do that for Christmas.
How about
Like
that?
Nick Cage, John Lovitz, and Dana Carvey.
Oh
Shit's
my
fucking
god!
amazing.
Sign
good.
me the fuck up.
You ever see that shit? Probably not.
No, I don't watch movies.
I love that movie. We gotta do that shit for Christmas.
The unbearable
I feel like I need to see it.
unbearable weight of massive talent.
Oh, that was good too.
That was
fun.
good.
I was with what's his name, Pascal.
Pedro.
I want to see that one actually.
Whenever they're tripping and shit, that shit's fucking good.
Of course, Long Legs.
Like Dream Scenario, that movie's fucking dope.
We won't talk about Long Legs,
Oh,
Mike.
sorry.
Overrated piece of shit film. Anyway,
Then there's the
Kick-Ass.
one
Oh yeah, Kick-Ass. Yeah.
That's always fun.
Kick-Ass
what was
a
the
good
one we
That
watched,
was a
Dave,
fun
where he
one.
played the guy named Gary that went over to Afghanistan to try to stop the war? And it was like based on a true story too.
Oh God.
What the fuck was that one
Oh,
called?
what the fuck was that called?
His character in that.
I don't know,
that
but
was
you
amazing.
are
So good
about
too. and
Valley
I can't
Girl.
think of the name of
Valley
it.
Girl's good.
A lot of people.
Has what's her name?
A lot of people love Gone in 60 Seconds.
Nicholas
That's
Cage.
another
lot of
fun
people
one,
do.
actually.
I'm not one of those people either.
It's fun.
But it does. But the soundtrack has one of my favorite cult songs.
Well, no puns intended. Nicholas Cage is truly a national treasure.
I don't mind
Oh
those.
yeah.
films.
Duh.
I enjoy the National Treasure films.
No, they're good too. They're supposed to make another one of those too, from what I heard.
That's fine.
Mm.
Bringing Out the Dead.
Oh yeah. See, that one gets a lot of shit. I actually like that one a lot.
8mm.
It's a slow burn.
Oh yeah, 8
It's a
millimeter.
slow burn. Yeah, I like 8
Oh, it's
millimeter.
Snake Eyes.
like Danzig. So
And
good.
Snake Eye, 8 millimeter and Snake Eyes. I always get confused. I always get mixed up.
Snake Eyes. Okay. Here's how you tell the difference. Snake Eyes has Halle Berry's titties. The other one doesn't.
Okay.
That's how you tell
I
the
remember
difference. I mean, and one of them has
The
to do
one
with
Snake
snuff
Snake
films,
Eyes was
other
the
one doesn't.
boxing
Actually,
match.
Yeah.
Thing, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
An 8 millimeter, he finds a snuff film.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I got it.
Yeah.
I'll forget, but
Now you said Holly Berry and made me think of Swordfish.
I was just
Monsters
thinking that
Ball.
too.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Wait, that's what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's where you
It's
see
Swordfish.
where she's laying out in
God damn.
the sun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, I was wrong on that.
One that I
Whatever.
didn't enjoy, City of Angels.
That movie's funny.
What was the one with the lottery ticket? It can be you. It could
Yeah.
be you.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't
Leaving
care
Las
for a lot of his family type movies, but
Leaving
they're all-
Las Vegas is
otherwise
always
they're all
good.
pretty good.
Oh yeah, leaving Las Vegas.
Leaving Las Vegas. It's a good one.
Amos and Andrew.
My Best Friend's a Vampire.
See, every time we go out to Vegas, I'm trying to go to Nick Cage's house, but these guys aren't trying to go.
I'm trying to go.
Well, I think Nick Cage would be cool to hang out with, but in the case that he might actually be a complete fucking weirdo in real life, when the camera's on him and stuff, I don't know.
Whenever we met him, he was cool as fuck.
He's part of the Coppola family. And I have issues with the Coppolas because of that fucking asshole that made Jeepers Creepers, and that's the reason why he got out of jail. And so I don't know. I think that it'd be weird to hang out. I think he might be cool to hang out with, but there's a little bit of a chance that there might be something a little bit more sinister. I don't know. There's a reason why he's the way.
What about Guarding Tess with Shirley MacLaine?
Oh yeah, I've actually seen that movie.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
Dave hasn't seen all the 1,000 other good movies we've talked about, but Jesus Christ, he's seen that Tess movie.
Valley Girl.
Chuck said that.
Valley Girl.
Did he?
Yeah. I like it's got the what's her ass in it? The woman that does the voice. Well, she does the voice for. Well, she's in Devil's Rejects.
She's a petter ass, Walter.
And she does the voice. She does the voice for Tommy Pickles on Rugrats. All that shit. I can't remember her fucking name.
I know what you're talking about.
In Devil's Reject, she's the one talking about the whole Star Wars thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
You start getting freaky motherfucking freaky bitches in here. Yeah.
Okay.
That whole thing. She's in Valley Girl. She's actually like younger in that. And I always had a crush on her because of that movie.
E.G. Daily.
And then years later, yeah. And then finding out she does the voice for Tommy Pickles and shit, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, okay, that's fucking.
I'm a loner, Dottie.
Right. But yeah.
Well, that was the other person. There's a voice actor that passed away, but I forget her name. She voiced Gonzo on Muppet Babies.
Oh shit.
Well, damn.
And also, if you ever go down to New Orleans, you can see Nick Cage's grave.
Yeah, he owns a haunted house.
Yeah. Yeah, he owns is it Marie Laveau's house?
I don't know if he still owns it or not. He might have sold it off.
Okay. I knew he owned it at one time, but
He's a character.
That's the interesting. The interesting history behind that building is pretty sinister.
Yeah,
and it's one that a lot of people you can't really get into, and to be a very wealthy celebrity, to be able to do things like have your own pyramid for when you die, or to buy Marie Laveau's fucking place, and all that shit.
Whenever we met him in New York, he was filming Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yeah,
we got photos with him in Boston. Can't see shit except for Mike's face.
Oh yeah. Oh look, it's a white ice cube. Oh no, it's just Chad.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I mean, if I was a rich celebrity, the things that I would buy, the places that I would buy would be fucking ridiculous, completely. So I have to give him utmost respect for all the weird shit he does. Honestly.
Yeah, fucking great dude, man. Love it.
Well, there you go. There you have it. Yeah, we're running kind of late tonight. We thank you for hanging out with us in the chat. We always appreciate you. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. It's a free click for you. It just takes a second, but it helps our little channel out a whole lot. But we'll get ready to get the flock out of here, as Chad Mangan would say. But first, it is time for our random clip of the week.
The clip of the week.
Wow. Well, who's sitting behind the fucking desk now? Me! I'm behind your fucking desk now! Me!
This is about Joe? Oh, God. Eddie, after all we've been through together, come on, man.
Bullshit.
Jesus Christ, you stupid fucking hothead! Come on, what is this? What the hell is going on here?
Huh? I'll show you
Eddie.
a fucking hothead,
Eddie,
man!
put
I'll
the
show
gun
you
down,
a hothead!
Speaking of full Nick Cage.
And Michael Biehn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Deadfall.
Now I want to watch fucking Maverick.
I've never seen that.
Seeing James Coburn.
Is that Nicolas Cage?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on drugs through the whole movie.
I didn't know that. That's hilarious.
I mean,
and James Coburn. I knew I couldn't remember his fucking name. Yeah, that's I've never
Charlie
heard
Sheen's
that.
best friends. You imagine being one of them parties with Charlie Sheen and Nick Cage when they used to hang out?
Oh God.
God, think about the AIDS going around at that fucking party.
With that in mind,
What?
let's run some ads.
I say.
Leisure Trading Company is on YouTube. Head over now to see videos from Mike's travels and experiences. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content. Over 10,000 subscribers and growing. Thank you to all. Leisure Trading Company is also your source on eBay with many collectibles and hundreds of great gift ideas. Who loves you and who do you love? Leisure Trading Company.
Bit off a little more nasty than you could chew. Now you gotta deal with all the nasty coming down your throat.
Really? Only borrowing your hungry.
Well, there you have it.
I clicked the goddamn button. There you go.
Hell yeah.
Goddamn button. We lost David.
Button.
What?
Diamond Dave. Where'd you go, cousin?
Coming
But anyway,
back.
so let's say next week, it's what, August 4th, we will be back. at
Wait,
10
real
p.m.
quick. Hold on. Let me go ahead and just add this too. Sons of a Judas Goat, still a thing at the moment. Check us out. Bandcamp, YouTube, Spotify, all those places. Please buy our shit.
Yeah, check them out.
Continue.
Hey, Dave's back.
We need to update our thingamajig.
The jig is up.
The jig.
All right,
Well, I hope
gentlemen.
everybody had fun tonight. I hope everybody has a happy and safe Shark Week.
Still pumping strong.
Well, you do that in private. Shark Week.
All right,
Shark
before
Party.
we go, what do we got on tap for next week, gentlemen?
Well, as I was saying, next week, August 4th, 10 p.m., come by and join us. Super Troopers 3 is coming out, so we figured we'd do a little fun thing and go do a Broken Lizard film. And seeing as summer is wrapping up and summer vacations are coming to an end, we're going to go to the island of Coconut Pete to some sea shanties and wet panties with Club Dread.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Well,
that was me.
that's going to be a good time. We're going to get a lot of movie quotes next week, I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah.
Underrated.
Okay.
A lot of people hate on Club Dread, man. I fucking love it.
I do too.
It's not better than Super
shit.
Troopers, but it's good.
All right, so there you have it. So make sure you join us next week, next Tuesday, 10 p.m. ET. We'll be talking about the Club Dread as summer draws to a close. But we thank you so much for joining us, and we thank you to our new subscribers. And again, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Video Store Clerks. Our social medias, our handles are in the description. All kinds of links, goodies for you, for all our friends. Make sure you check them out as well.
Yeah,
And
I was
until
gonna say.
next week, we are your clerks, and we shall see you next Tuesday.
Video Store Clerks really chopped my ass.
Fucking Rebecca.
They're babies!